What's going on, YouTube? As mentioned before in that previous video, here goes the 12-part series of the videos that I'm going to be showing you what I did for School of Motion, breaking down the homework assignments. And I'm not going to go into detail for like what they gave, like all the information that they gave, because I'd just be reviewing all their courses for free. That wouldn't make sense. So what I'm going to do is just kind of break down like a high overview of what they gave us, what was asked for us, and what I did. I think the bigger thing is to show you how, like, what my project was like, or what my homework assignment came out like. So let's jump in here. So here's a brief. I kind of gutted it so I didn't have all the information that you guys don't need to see. So basically the first fictitious client that we were working with was Twitch. So we needed to create a transition area element between live action and a virtual for a game competition that they were hosting. So they gave all the information that we need, all the information that we need to put into the title sequence boards. They gave the restrictions, they gave what we can do and can't do, and they gave suggested amount of frames that we should do. So I did the suggested amount of frames for most of the homework assignments just because I was trying to push myself as much as I could. So let's jump into version 1 and let's see how it goes. But let me show you something first. So here's like the breakdown of my folder structure of what I did. So I tried to be as meticulous as possible just so I'm organized. So here's week 1 and let's jump in. So they gave us brand assets. So they gave us all the stuff for brand guidelines, all that kind of stuff, fonts, logos, everything that we needed to kind of incorporate into the design. And then obviously they gave some images, so stuff that we could use, or you can even go out and kind of use your own stuff. Go find some images that you think, if you're a gamer and you have an idea and like you could pull stuff. Some people did some pretty creative stuff and you can tell they were very into like streaming games and stuff like that, Twitch, and seeing like that kind of brand, like different styles out there was pretty cool. So from that, basically you just kind of come up with your concept, and let me show you the first iteration that I have in my Photoshop file. So these were images that they gave. They suggested using like some kind of similar title sequence. So here's the first shot, and it comes up with my concept is like this tunnel that kind of comes down, and it has all the brand colors a part of Twitch. So you see like this tunnel come, starts to reveal some text that kind of starts to fly in a little bit, and then the last frame it lands. But you could tell, look at how loud everything's screaming, everything's super big, not really organized. And you know, had it not been for me being able to submit and get this kind of feedback, I would have thought this was like prime and proper, right? But it's not. You could tell there's a lot missing with it. There's a lot of hierarchy issues, a lot of sizing issues, you know. So let me jump in to show you what we actually do. So when we submit, our TA kind of looks at everything and gives us feedback on stuff. And so basically a lot of the feedback that he got was the text and the hierarchy stuff needs to could get resized. You know, he gave some opinions on what I could and couldn't do. And I kept responding back, asking questions, because that's the great thing. Is just you could have a conversation about it. It's really like you're in class, but virtually. So which made it really nice. So like, not only can I talk to the TA, but I could talk to all the classmates that are in the actual like class as well too. So took his feedback and did a round 2. So let's check out version 2. And booyah. So same sequence. Just now I've pretty much just edited the last frames, third and fourth frame. So it starts, same tunnel concept comes in, text starts to get a little larger, so it's gonna have more of a landing when it comes in, right? And then it kind of lands. And you can see it's a lot cleaner of a design. The text isn't really screaming at you. It's not really bright. It's got a little bit of a texture inside of it. So things are grouped together more appropriately so that it reads top to bottom. You know, obviously Twitch is in their brand color. You can see I played with a little bit of imagery and grain on the outside just to kind of give it a little pop. And you know, that's the concept that I came up with. My goal, like going into this, was like very clean, very corporate. But little did I know that Twitch is like super not on that side when it comes to stuff. So other people's was very loud, very pattern driven. It was cool. It was a good perspective for me to see like how I need to kind of like open up and not be so like rigid with my designs. So that was the final product. Tell me what you think in the comments. And until next week for homework assignment 2. Peace.